got 20 volume ion developer. Doesn't matter what developer you use, doesn't fucking matter. But what matters really is the lightener that you use. Today I am using the Bondbar lightener. So I work at Sally Beauty and I've heard so many good things about Bondbar in general and how it's sort of like a dupe for Olaplex. Bondbar is kind of supposed to be like a dupe for Olaplex, but a Sally owned brand. I've used it once before, and that is how I got my roots lightened. They were all natural, virgin hair. Bleached them. I had a neon yellow, neon orange moment into blending into the black hair that I had before. And today I am using Bondbar lightener to remove it. Let me give you a little rewind, or just so you know where my hair's been at previously and how I got it to this point. So I've definitely lightened my hair a few times since last time I cut it really short. So my hair has definitely had multiple chemical processing done to it, either permanent hair color or lightening my hair or color removers. So it's not in the bestest shape ever. I have multiple layers in my hair, as you can see. My hair goes down to like here. Get it very straight. Over here, I already know that my hair is like kind of fried. And like not every single time, but a lot of times, like just doing this. Yeah, just now. Just by like doing this, my hair, kind of like grasping it a little bit, running my hands around it, doing this. I have breakage. Little bits of hair just breaks off. I know, it's bad. I'm sorry. I don't like to cut my hair even if it's damaged. So I like to try and let it exist. More hair. And let it grow a little bit before I'm like, okay, let's do a chop. Because I don't want to lose any length, but I know because of how many times I've done my hair working at Sally Beauty, learning extra things that I already did know. This is gonna make me need to do a little bit of a chop. And I know that. But we'll see after if I'm gonna need to do that or not. Hello again. Okay. So I've opened my lightener. I've got a scoop. Came with a little twist tie, which is pretty cool. Be able to measure out your lightener with a scoop. I'm assuming it's like 1 ounce. And then usually with most lighteners, it's 1 part lightener, 2 parts developer. I have 20 volume. I'm not gonna use 30 because of how my hair is at, like my hair texture, porosity, just where it's at. I'm gonna use a 20 and not a 30. If my hair is healthier, I would definitely use like a 30 volume for lightener. But yeah, the lighting isn't too great. I don't have any good lighting. My camera, not camera, but camera lighting, you know, I don't have any of that really, so I'm just gonna use my phone flashlight for now because it's the best I got. And I feel like it does give me a little bit more of a boost of light. Girl, I don't know. It's something. It's giving something, and that's all I need. Oh my god. I don't even have a tripod. So here I am, just existing and using what I got. I'm a mixing bowl. This is like a Salon Care mixing bowl. It's got the little thingies here. I don't really know what it's for. I've only ever used it like with a brush. Like if there's like hair fallout and you're like trying to get the hair pieces out of the bristles for your hair. That's what I've used it for. I don't know what it's really for. It's probably what it's for. I don't know. Okay, so let's start this. So, got my scoop. It says 1 part lightener, 1 scoop lightener. I'll breathe that in with the handy little twist tie that comes with this thing. You see that? Anyway, I'm gonna use that. Close this up. A little bit. It doesn't really matter. I have a lid. Okay. Hello? My god, okay. Anyway, got my 20 volume developer. If my hair wasn't as damaged as it is, I'd be using a 30 volume. But today, I'm using 20. I have a 10 volume ion developer at home. But since I'm lightening my hair and not doing like a permanent color or whatever, I'm gonna be using a 20. Alright, so 1 part lightener, 2 parts developer. Ooh. Okay, there's 2. My mixing brush. Usually I like to use this for just like semi-permanent hair color, since it's like a really soft bristle brush, and it's kind of, it looks like a paintbrush. It's been my favorite for a long time. I've definitely used it for lightening my hair and using semi-permanent colors on it, like for many years. So one thing I like about this brush is whenever I use a semi-permanent color, it always stains the bristles, whatever color I dye my hair as. And then when I use it for lightener, it always goes back to blonde. So blonde, white, whatever, it always goes back to the way it looked like when I bought it. So that's cool, I guess. Here's the mixture. You know, I always thought it was silly whenever people would do that on camera. I'm like, why would you tilt it so bad like that? Why would you do that? They don't realize. They actually really don't realize. And I didn't really realize. And I just poured the lightener on the floor. At least I had a towel down. So it just went on the towel. But because of that, I'm gonna put a little bit more lightener in my mixture here. I'm gonna do like half. Bond Bar lightener, the powder is actually gray. It's gray. It's not white. It's not blue. It's not purple. It's not purple to get the yellow tones out. It's not blue to get the orange brassy tones out. It literally just looks like cement. It's literally just gray. It looks like mud, clay, cement. That's what it looks like. And it's a semi-thick texture. It drips a little. It's thick enough, it's not too runny. A little bit more liquidy than sometimes I'm used to. Sometimes I have a little bit more lightener mixed into it. But yeah, I know I have only like a certain amount of time to start doing my hair before lightening my hair. Hey, okay, I'm back. I'll tell you about this later. Got some duck clips. I've got a few of them. I have more, but that's what I've just shown you. That's what I've got. So I'm gonna comb, basic comb. Put this part to this. Okay? Not just a comb that looks like this. You need this part. Okay. Cool. Okay. Brush my hair. I'm gonna start at the ends because my hair is sad. Even if your hair is not sad. You brush it slower than I am, but start at the ends anyway, even if your hair isn't sad and your hair is healthy as fuck. Start at the ends. You don't want frizz, you don't want breakage any more than whatever you do to your hair. You know. I don't care if you don't give a shit. Just do it. Or don't. I don't care. That's whatever. If you care about your hair a little bit, brush your hair at the bottom first. You start brushing up here without brushing it in, you're just gonna make more tangles too. You're gonna rip your hair, break your hair. You don't want that. Unless you do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I can't stop you. You are your own person. It's just some advice. If you don't want to damage your hair, start bottom. It helps. I mean, I can't say that won't damage your hair depending on how you brush it, whatever. You know, I don't know. Anyway, got my lightener. Now that's mixed, it's thicker. I'm not gonna spill it like I did earlier. That was silly of me. Anyway, my nails. I have these Nail Bliss duochrome nails on right now. Can't really see them very well. But Nail Bliss, Sally Beauty, they're like a duochrome, they're like purple, green, blue. Obsessed. Usually I love having long nails, but these, I was obsessed. Just so cute. Okay. Also, so that I can wear gloves and not poke through them. I don't need chemical damage anything to my hands, so I'm gonna be wearing gloves. The couple times I did bleach my hair, lighten my hair, not bleach, and I didn't wear gloves, my hands always ended up looking like if you were to just put acetone, like put your fingers in acetone, get acetone on your hands at all, if you even know what that looks like. Your hands just turn white, start flaking, peeling, literally dries the fuck out of your skin. It's so bad, so bad. Don't bleach, lighten your hair without gloves. Even coloring your hair with a demi permanent hair color. Do not wear gloves. It's really important to wear gloves. If you're using a semi-temporary color, don't worry about it unless you don't want to stain your skin. Wear gloves. My comb here, I've brushed my hair. I'm gonna brush it back. Brush it all back. And then I'm gonna part my hair in the middle. Things. I'm gonna clip this currently. Anyway, over here, because I usually have my hair going this way. Ignore how I look. I'm sure I look fine. Whatever. Anyway. I'm slaying. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you're gonna part your hair all the way back to the end of your hair. Separate that. You're gonna separate it like that. And then, once you've done that, and you've parted your hair in the middle, Simple, easy, done. You're gonna want to part your hair again. Tuck your head a bit down to the front of your ear. On both sides. And you can use a hair tie or a clip and just section that, like that. Do it on the other side. Simple, easy, done. Parting your hair with a comb like this is easy. This side is shorter than this side because I usually have an emo fringe that goes across my hair. That's why it's shorter on this side. Anyway, just that. I'm gonna, real short, I'm gonna take this. B sections and this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start in the back. I might even start with this side. And I'm going to be starting with the ends, coating those. Go up here, do the ends, and then I'm gonna go back and do my mids. Okay, so now that I have my hair sectioned and everything, my lightener, Bond Bar, you know this. I'm gonna start off with left side. I'm gonna use my fingers to section out the hair. Like this, and that is what I'm gonna start with. Right. Let's do this. Always make sure you're using enough lightener. Make sure that it's completely coating the hair. Otherwise you're not really going to do anything, you're not really going to get anything out of it. You know, with that section I kind of did things. I'm going to fast forward this part and you'll see what I'm doing from here on, from now. So yeah. already starting to lighten a little bit. Focus. Make sure that shit's saturated. If you don't, have fun with splotchiness, cause that's fun. Nobody likes splotchy hair, so let's try and avoid that. Fine. I'm looking at a mirror over here, by the way. Just so you know. Obviously, I'm not just looking off into the distance. I'm sure somebody is looking at the mirror. So it looks like my hair is already starting to lighten. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Even on this side, the bottom here, starting to lighten a little bit. Pretty cool. Alright, so since I'm already lining, I need to fix a little bit more light. Okay. I don't know how long I'm just out of frame. Hopefully not too much. Holy shit. my camera died, so I am using my phone. Fun! Okay, so this is how much it's lightened so far. If you can see. It's going good so far. So we're chilling. We're chilling. Which is good. This is good. I feel like since it's lightened this much, it's almost like a caramel brown blonde, almost kind of a brown blonde. I'm gonna start with doing a little bit more here now on the sides because they need it. So since this side's been processing since I started, I'm gonna start on this side. I'm just gonna put it back there because if I do this, it's gonna process up here and I don't want that. I am doing my best. I am not a professional, obviously. I just work at Sally Beauty. I know a thing or two, but I'm not. Completely informed on everything, so I'm gonna try and do what I know and what I can do in my specific situation with my own personal knowledge. Thank you, Jacob, for being so kind. It's kind of itchy. So far, I'm just getting it all over my neck. Usually I try to be pretty clean about this. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did with that part. I need to be more aware of what I'm trying to do to avoid this.